What a comeback, bro. What a comeback. Oh my gosh. What a comeback.
Making it look easy.
What a comeback!
And breaking down some numbers
Oh
here,
my
the hustle
gosh,
stats
bro.
for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves
Holy
by forcing
comeback.
deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific.
We saw it
Doing a
now,
phenomenal
boy.
job converting in those situations.
If they even move me out, bro.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Yes, okay.
David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when you get inside, score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything.
He has 101 points. That's not
Kevin,
bad.
back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Nice distraction.
The 76ers lead. MP with it. Williams picks him up. MP, no good.
How?
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Levine. Pulls up on the
Soft.
wing. And
Soft.
Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. MP dishes to George. Back to MP. A three-pointer, no good. And Chicago shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Levine kicks to Williams. Outside, White. Levine against Martin. Levine passes to Williams. 2 on the clock. Here's Giddy. No good from outside. Got the defender
Great
off.
defense,
Sealed
great
the bump
defense.
fake, but couldn't knock it down. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, George. And here's MP for 3.
The jump shot's so slow.
And
No!
Billy Donovan
Oh
decides
my
to call a
gosh.
timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up
going
in this
crazy, game
situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Here's Levine. Ooh, offline. And they foul
Of course they're
intentionally. They're
fouled.
going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Nine seconds left. in
Oh,
the
stop
fourth quarter,
hot
and
ball.
he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. Levine looking around. It's in!
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch.
My gosh, please!
Got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. And no, the basket is rigged off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking you would think that is. You just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you when the call gets reversed.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Ray Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin.
Oh, it was such a close game, bro. How the hell did I lose?
Yo, I feel like there's fucking bugs crawling on me every 5 fucking seconds.
Bro, we had a crazy comeback, bro. Only lost.
Shut up, Dom. Fuck.
Bro, you shut up.
Shut up, nigga. Smack you. In your butt cheek.
Bro, what?
Shut up, smack you in your butt cheek, you heard me?
Oh,
That thing jiggle.
what's up?
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bill and go to work.
What is it?
What's your time? Take your time. What's the rush? Ooh.
I don't know. I'm dropping 80% of the bill. Yeah, so. I'm not going to this game.
Dom, I love your mom. I smell your prom. Pictures, that smells like my dictionary. Cause you can't read. Yeah, you was watching the movie made by Tyler Perry. I said, what was it about? You said it was scary. I said, for real, niggas, shoot it up at Jason Terry. But we gonna hit a lot of bitches at the fair. Read godparents, I don't have them. Nigga, my parents. Oh, what I'm about to say. Dominic, yeah, sometimes you might be gay. Sometimes you like a little pee-pee. Oh, shit.
Coming up next, the 76ers
I don't know, I'm
taking on
tired.
the Lakers. For the
I don't
Philadelphia
know, I'm tired.
76ers, solid season.
Yo, watch my share screen, you little bitch.
No, bro.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball
You said no.
on 2K Sports. This is Brock, and the highlight of
That's
this
crazy.
game could be the matchup at the 5-spot club.
You know, Brian, we've
You don't wanna
seen
watch
strong
great
play at
games,
the
fuck
center
them.
position these
These
last few
shitty
years.
ass,
and
hate ass.
Getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. Oubre, he's checked in for Paul George. And MP subbed in for Gordon. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Jones comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And Hood Chifino subbed in for Russell. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Christie in at shooting guard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 51 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. After a while, everything went through him. He just completely dominated, Brian.
I said, Dom,
Thanks, Allie.
I seen you at prom the
Absolutely.
other
He was a
day.
one-man show in that
I asked you who was you with, a girl or a guy, cause you're gay. He said, I don't know. Sometimes I might be straight, but sometimes I be in my own way. I told Dom, you gonna find your way. He said, nah, bro. I don't know that, man. I don't know that, hey. But I said, I still support you, even if you like guys. He said, sometimes he like guys, sometimes he like fries. I said, where do you like your fries? He said, sometimes I go to Five Guys. I'm like, Five Guys? What you mean, the burger place? He said,
Yo, what are you talking about?
Doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Poke loose. Stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant. Trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry comes in for Tyrese Maxey. To Hood-Schifino, shoots from the right block, and he gets that one.
They got LeBron.
Hood-Schifino's got 6.
I might be good.
Here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. No good on the triple. The Lakers trail. Here's Hood-Schifino. On the wing, Jones. It's stolen by MP. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note. Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
They've got MP. Joel Embiid is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Lowry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Reddish. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Reddish against MP. From 12 feet. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's MP. MP!
Look at that. Oh,
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Martin against James. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Reddish. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Back to MP. The layup off target. Lakers trail by 5. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The long-range hit from MP.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Pass to Reddish. That's in. coming off an assist from Jones. Reddish has got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derek Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
James deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Embiid drives in. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Jones. Fader on the way. Right wing. There's the three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Lakers trail by 10. James outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the lob. So it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back after this word.
Bro, is something been boring?
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a
Yo, has summer been boring?
In a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the energy level.
Huh?
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
No one can guard me. I'm better than LeBron.
He's checked in for the Sixers. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Long range from the inbound. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 27 points.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James. Also Derek Jones out there. Jared Vanderbilt out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Christie in at the 2. Clock at 4. The 3 from Russell. Knocks down the triple. Russell's got 10.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Maxey passes to MP. Pass to Gordon. Back to MP. He's feeling it. To the inside. Good. And the assist to Embiid. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now Russell. He's got 10. Over MP. The shot by Russell, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
MP shot is off. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Lakers. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute low down low.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Martin comes in for Martin. Lakers trail by 21. Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. On the break. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side, Russell. Pass to Christie. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 21. MP scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. He's checked in for Gordon. Reddish is checked in for Los Angeles. And so many young stars emerging in this league. Checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Down low. Out to Oubre. Pass to Drummond. MP outside. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. MP's got 37.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
To the middle. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
You take a look at Maxey. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
Pass to Christie, and here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. MP right side. The three ball. Drummond. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a buzzer, man.
Making things happen for Philadelphia. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Hey, airball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now an update on Rui Hachimura from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers, and I've been told there's a lot of pain when squeezing the hand, which looks to be fractured. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Kenyon Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kyle Lowry, then it's MP, and it's Oubre in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Reddish misses. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And here's MP from outside.
In LeBron's face.
Three-pointer goes. MP's got 42 in the game.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
James passes to Christie. Here's Connect. Let's go with a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP inside. Reddish covering. MP no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Both teams will make substitutions. James against MP. Pass to James. Over MP. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Yeah, you know what, guys? He's not very effective from that spot. He's got to put some work in there.
The quick look, no good that time. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles.
You keep fouling.
They played a great...
Yeah, baby.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 45 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
James outside to win the run. And he lays it up and in. James has got 23 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Russell, the pass to Jones. Outside Davis. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. And there's James on the assist from Jones. James has got 13 in the second half. And here's MP from outside. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Russell. James passes to Russell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Philadelphia shooting around 51%. That's a good number.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And slam dunk by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
They get it again. On the wing, MP fires from deep. And Drummond with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Back to Russell. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
And the basket by MP.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a...
And good!
Yes!
Another!
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable to the paint.
He blocked you?
So no
Why?
problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't.
For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long
What
and
you
good
do?
night, everyone.
What, you can't look at his edits anymore?
I can on my other. No, I told him that. That's my other account. I said, alright, bro. He just said, like, he's not gonna unblock. He's not gonna unblock.
Another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Why'd you?
Because he says that when they beat Boston, they're unblocked.
That's so stupid, bro.
Yeah, but this block, this is my favorite editor. I was about to cry. But I forgot. Like, I said to myself, bro, I'm dead. I'm about to cry.
That's what I'm saying. You're really good at guarding it.
That's it. Like,
You're good.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
That's perfect.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In the My Career storyline, you come across a lot of NBA players, one of which is Scoot Henderson.
And we caught up with him while recording his scene. He gave us some tips on how to use him in NBA 2K. Take a look.
But why are you? What, you really was gonna cry over an editor?
don't you were after that in the watch.
Why did
like, I was really watching, like, he really went through right now. Then it's pretty good until he saw that one video like that had like 500 likes, and he said, he went on, paused the likes, and I got blocked. Cause he felt like I thought, like, he was like, I was great with
Yeah, because that was like one of the same edits he made.
So like I didn't agree with it. I got.
Well, you gotta just not try to make this. Well, just try to make different videos, or he's just gonna get offended of it.
So I think like I re-recorded like whole video, like this whole talking about. But still, bro, it's kind of sad.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this present day. Temperatures are dropping, but every young star on this list has been red hot all season. Here now a look at the rookie race as we see the best of the best around the NBA from all the first-year players in the league. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force. Field will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for George. And MP subbed in for Gordon. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He scored an amazing number of points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much?
Yeah, but don't copy his videos. Because I saw one of his. I know, but I saw one of his videos that were just like yours. It was the paper one. It was the flying paper one. Like the.
Buries it down low.
Yeah.
Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead. 107 left in the first.
What, and save the video?
Round with it. Saw 29.
Well, it would have said that. It would have said like a TikTok logo.
Here's Walker driving the lane. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there's an example.
You just gotta create different, something different.
Nice pass right there.
The three from MP. Al Horford with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Baseline jumper, and it's in.
How old is he?
Bounce off the right side. And it's now only a 1.76
He's like a grown man.
lead. And for the 76ers, they're shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry comes in for Maxey. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Walker kicks to Horford.
Nick, you're a bitch, you know it.
When Horford has the ball, he typically
I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
That's a great pass.
Bro, this is it's just editor. He can block
Take
you.
your time with this. She said, baby,
I don't know why he made made a huge big deal about that. He's a fucking baby. He's 20 years old. He's a grown ass man.
You said I got a big meat.
Yeah, he probably does that every single day. Never stops editing. Like he's like actually took.
Don't talk about my cousin like that, bro.
I'm not talking to you, Javi.
I'm talking about my cousin.
I'm not talking to you, Javi.
Yeah, talking about my cousin.
Javi Rivera.
Dominic Rios.
You, Javi, put it in me. Oh, Javi, put it in me. Put it in me, Javi. Oh my gosh, put it in me. Javi, save all my income.
And guys, what's your take so far?
Nah.
Say it.
At first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end.
Nah, that's funny. So what do you say? I covered my butt or some shit.
No, my mom. That's my. I was watching TikTok and I found my mom. I was like scrolling my For You page and my mom saw it.
I would go and butt my income.
And then he was like, "What the hell is that?"
Nah, but what did he say at the end? He said, cover my butt or some shit.
And then he bent down, he's like, cover my butt.
He said, there's another one there. He says, he talks about, I forgot what he said. Like, something about a dog. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, dog my. I forgot.
Yeah, it was a funny video. Dominic Rios, you have such a shrimp.
to compete for
Be fun.
championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And Nick Nurse grabbed
really
the
working
26th head
more.
coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Boston
Dominic
didn't get a switch here.
Rios.
Springer's checked in.
Oh my God.
And he's good on the second.
Oh, where do you even go,
Well,
bro?
as the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Tatum. Here's Springer.
Man.
Horford with the screen on MP. And he goes in for the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
He blocked you in the other
It's
account?
a long three, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
The offensive rebound, Embiid. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paid off that time.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Springer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Springer's got 4 points in the quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Springer, covered by MP. Off target with the jump hook. The 76ers lead.
That's a goal.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Springer, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens. Celtics trail by 3. Knocks it loose, and stolen by MP. It's MP attacking, lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 21.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Oubre against Tatum. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Pocket 6. Three-pointer. Here's Tillman. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Passing out of pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
MP, good.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Down low. Here's Horford. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP converting the top bucket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Tatum. He's got 11. Inside. Here's Tillman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking.
And McPhee getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. We come back right after this.
For the East, MP.
MP obviously deserves this. Impacts the game in so many ways. You can
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They're letting that team fire away from deep.
Dominic Rios.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get.
Oh, Dominic.
Stop, Bobby.
Oh, I like when you say my name. Say it again.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You're looking
Dom, who's at the house with you right now?
He's been everywhere.
No, Mario not.
If anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
It's over.
His number a lot.
I'm getting off. I'm not getting off. I'm not staying on the game, bro. I'm off this shit, bro. It's 12 o'clock. Oh boy, you had your chance. Dom, I love you, bro. I'm getting off, okay?
What you said? You're getting off?
Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I gotta work in the morning.
Okay, bro.
Love you too.
Bye.
Dominic Rio.
Oh my gosh.
He's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. On the floor for Boston, the talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Then there's Horford, then it's Holiday, and it's Cornet in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
Boy, Stan, think of it. How many teams can use the defensive versatility that Caleb Martin brings to a team into the floor?
Yeah, look, Kevin, he's capable of guarding 4 positions on the floor, plays a lot bigger than his size would indicate, and gives his team a lot of flexibility with rotations.
He brings such great energy, doesn't he, stand off the bench? I know he started, but his bench play can really affect the game.
Jason Tatum's face, boy.
He can start, come off the bench. This guy will give you whatever you need.
And stolen by MP. Takes it inside, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And stolen by MP. Right side, Gordon. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Okay, bro. Stop talking about the video. Still keep getting
this
in.
game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Tatum down low. Defended by Gordon.
Okay, bro.
2 free throws coming up. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Bro, first of all, you got that same video from him, bro. He created that.
Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
I know you made it, but he already made it. You made it, but he already made it.
He misses the free throw. This league, Stan, is so
only
deep
him.
with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some
okay,
guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? It looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot. which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And the basket by Hauser.
Outstanding floor awareness from Holiday. He knows exactly when one of his guys has been left uncovered.
To the right side. Back to MP. Outside Gordon. Yabusele passes to MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Horford. Now here is Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. Celtics also with a sub. Walker's checked in. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yes, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Brown gets to Walker. Let's go. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP against Walker. MP, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
MP outside. Lets the three fly, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Yabusele out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Celtics. And here's MP for 3. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And finished off by Walker.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. A nice shot by Tatum. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Now here's Tatum.
Oh my gosh, he got cooked. Yo, he got cooked.
Oh my gosh. That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. A nice shot by MP.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Shireman, covered by MP. Pass to Hauser, and here is Tatum. Shot from 12. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Shireman. Hauser the pass to Horford. Walker in the corner. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum on the wing. Covered by MP.
I can't guard him,
That
though.
one's
He's
good.
tough.
Tatum.
I can't guard him.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
The 3 from MP. Rebounded by Hauser.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And yep,
yes! Basket. Historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Here's MP, and another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Holiday. Pass to Horford. Kept alive. Here's Walker. To tie it up. The rebound by Yabusele. And here's MP for 3. Oubre finds MP. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Caleb Martin's checked in for Yabusele, while George comes in for Oubre, and Maxey subbed in for Eric Gordon. Holiday nowhere around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 4. Fires the 3. MP, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia.